to have a very interesting topic. This topic is going to be about immigration. And the question is, when is immigration helpful to a country? Well, first of all, please, why don't you talk to us about what is your concept of immigration? What is your idea of immigration? Paola, could you please?
Yes, Maggie. I think that immigration is because the people in the country is not doesn't have the enough I don't know how can I say quality of life.
Mhm. Yeah, that's it. Quality of life.
So it's difficult, and the family needs to go to another place to have a new opportunities. So it's a new option to have a good life, I think. But
Thank you. Yes.
but I think that if all the people think that immigration is a solution, is not good the other countries because it's not correct, because the opportunities is not equals.
Aha, are not the same.
Uh-huh.
And to explain it.
All right. Paola, thank you very much. That was a great opinion. Paola, who's your victim?
Okay. Janet.
Thank you.
Sorry,
Okay.
Janet.
No, no, don't worry. Don't worry. I think that immigration is when the people have enough problems in your country. They try to find another opportunity in other places or in other countries. Uh, mm, some problems that they can find could be economic, social problems. I think the most important problem is that the economic and social, because in their countries don't have the opportunities to they can grow or social when they are how do you say amenazados, amenazados,
Menaced.
¿no?
Menaced.
Menace. The people sometimes they live in their town, and in that town other people are menace. They need
Menaced.
to move menace, menace,
Menaced.
menace. I think that they need to move another places or another countries. I think that immigration is very bad for all people, and it's a sad situation.
Okay, thank you very much. Yes, that was a great opinion. Thank you very much. So, Janet, who's your victim?
Okay, Paola. Mari.
Thank you.
Okay, for me, immigration is, when the people go out from their country or their city. Maybe immigration could be in the same country, but in this case, we are talking about different countries. The people move in other countries for different reasons. Could be for jobs. Maybe they have a good opportunity in other country, or for another could move for their studies. Maybe they travel to other country for scholarship, and then they like that country and they decide to live there forever or something like that. Maybe could be for economic problems within Latin America, and could be a lot of reasons. And the important things when people move is when the economics have a good movements too, because when the people go in another country, they can make a business about their food or their tradition, and make a contribute for the economy in the new country or things like that.
Hey, that was so interesting. Thank you very much, Mari.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
when people migrate to other countries, they not only use their resources, they not only go for money, they also maybe unwilling, involuntarily, maybe people have a contribution to those countries also, not only in work, not only in production, but also in culture. So the cultures are enriched by those movements of people. Thank you very much. That was great. Okay, so please, Mari, tell us who's your victim?
Um, okay, Hugo.
Thank you. Hugo, welcome. How are you?
Hi, teacher. Fine, thanks.
Excellent. Hugo, you know, we are talking about immigration and we are saying our ideas about why people migrate. What's your opinion?
Okay, my opinion is that the people immigrate to the other country because um, security problems in your country, and the economy too is of the problem for growth how person in your country.
Aha, that's it. Hugo, thank you very much. Okay,
Thank you.
so Hugo, what do you think if we listen to Magdalis? Okay, all
Natalis.
right. Yes, Magdalis, hello.
Hello, hi everyone. Good night.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm very, very busy, but happy to come back.
Excellent.
Okay. Okay. The question is about because the people immigrant.
Yeah, why people migrate?
Migrate. Okay. I think in your country there are not conditions of security, employment, opportunity to have a good life. Many people having problems of violence. Always is for better, is for live better. Is a big problem, and actually for Mexico is a very, very big problem.
Aha, that's it. Excellent. Thank you very much, Magdalis. All right, so what about Norma? Norma Ortiz, welcome.
Good evening, everyone.
Hello. Norma, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Excellent. Norma, we are talking about immigration. What's your opinion? Why do people migrate?
I think the people migrate for many reasons. Problems in their countries is one, but I think the people migrate for education, for family. Sometimes they have family in other country and need to stay more close.
Closer.
closer.
Excellent. Hey, that was a very good opinion. Thank you very much. Okay, so guess what? I want you to see this chart. Here we have some vocabulary that can be very useful when talking about immigration. Okay, so why don't you take a look at it and see if all of the words are familiar for you. Maybe you don't know some of them. If you don't know any of the words that are in the screen, why don't you write them into the chat so that we know what are those words, okay?
Okay.
I have a question. When
Yes.
you the vocabulary said paperwork,
Uh-huh.
what is the meaning?
Paperwork is any permission that
Okay.
people can have for a job. Let's suppose that a university in the United States wants me to work with them. And so they send me a paperwork so that I can go to the embassy and have my visa.
Okay. You can study and you can work.
That's it. With that
Ah,
paperwork, I can ensure that I am going to work because I am contracted.
okay. Because if you obtain the visa, it's only for a study. So if
Could be,
you
it could be for studying or it could be for work with a
okay.
paperwork, of course.
Okay. Okay. I have a confused because I I think that this paperwork is if you are a student, if you are a student, if you have a paperwork, you have the possibility to work.
No, well, even, you know what? That was a very interesting question because there are some programs that
Uh-huh.
won't permit their students to work. And if
Uh-huh.
the authorities know that the students are working, then they are deported.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
All right.
Thank
Okay.
you.
My pleasure. That was a very interesting question. Magdalis wrote alien. Alien is a person who is not from that place. For example, here, German people and Italian people, they would be aliens. They are not from here. Okay, anybody else, kids? Let's check the vocabulary. Okay, Mary wrote advocate. Advocate is a person who defends the cases of some problems with authority, some illegal situations. Poverty. Poverty is the condition when people don't have money, don't have work, don't have opportunities. That's poverty. When many people is poor, there is poverty. Alien. Alien means a person who is not from here. Case. Case is a situation. For example, the case of the people who were killed in Texas some time ago. Amendment. Amendment, Maria and Hugo, is an international agreement that the governments took for making a regulation of any situation. Attorney. Attorney is an advocate, a lawyer. And Magdalis, but the meaning is very rude. Yes, for us, it seems like rude. For them, it's like normal. Okay, attorney, Norma. Yes, attorney is a lawyer, an advocate, a person who defends you in a legal situation. Okay, is everything okay? No more words? Okay, girls and boy, if there isn't any other question, please let's do something. Now we are going to use the chat for writing some words, some sentences, I mean, with the words that we have into the presentation. So an example could be, um, after immigration, naturalization is a process for getting a citizenship. That's my example. I'm going to write it, okay? So, okay, after an, okay, after an immigration process, naturalization is um, the is to get the legal citizenship. Okay, this is my example. I was using some of the words on the screen so that I could construct an idea. Let's write your examples on the chat, okay? Excellent, Hugo. The group of American people permit legislation of naturalization. Excellent, Hugo. That was a great example. Excellent. Magdalis Padilla wrote, immigration is fundamentally a human rights problem that governments must guarantee. Hey, Magdalis, that was great. Javier, last month I got my USA passport to get the possibility to travel to this country. Excellent, Javier. Thank you very much. Okay, so Paola, I decided to immigrate, but I need to obtain a passport and paperwork. So it is necessary this kind of documents. Wow, those were excellent, excellent examples. Thank you. Okay, so Janet wrote, if you want to study in Canada, you will need your passport because if you don't have this paper, you might suffer deportation. Hey, that's great. Thank you very much. Very good example. Okay, come on, kids. Patty, Mary, Norma, hello. Okay, anybody else, kids? All right, Norma wrote, if you go to the USA border, you need a passport and a visa, but only for tourist travel. Okay, that's pretty good. Thank you. All right, kids. You know what? I want to show you some images. Here we go. This is it. So, you know what? I think that when we are talking about immigration, there can be many reasons. One of them is, of course, because we want to get a better job. We want some better opportunities for having a more comfortable life. But it implies that sometimes we have to sacrifice not only the work, but also the family. There are some people who not only risk family situation, but also their lives. They endanger their lives so that they can get a better life. And there is also some people who suffer from discrimination. I think that in this process of immigration, there can be many reasons. Of course, job, of course, studies, of course, security. But also there are some people who are escaping. They are running away from war. For example, Syrian people. They need to migrate to other countries because they want to be alive. Just that, to be alive. Okay, here we have the comments that Mary wrote. Immigration doesn't mean you will have a new citizenship. Someone could be in another country in a legal status, but like a resident nor a citizen. Hey, Mary, that's great. Thank you. Okay, kids, let's speak, okay? Let's talk about this. What's your opinion about not only the reasons for a person to migrate, but also the risks, the dangers that they can have in the process. Javier, what's your opinion about this?
Can you listen fine?
Yeah, what's your opinion about the dangers that people have to face when they migrate illegally?
I think there are several problems that
Hello, Javier, don't go.
can you listen?
You know what? Javier is having problems with his microphone. Javier, we can't listen to you. Okay, in the meantime, why don't we listen to Janet? Janet, hello.
Sorry. The danger, I think that when you go other country, when you go other country, if your state is illegal, first the government that the government that country could be fined, and they amonestate. Is correct? Amonestate,
Uh-huh.
and the poor of your country, and sometimes the police or the government um, they can put you in a jail, and you can travel. If you want to travel again in that country, you cannot do, because uh, you have a register that a bad, a bad person. See, a bad person. I think that is a first risk. Other risk is uh, you can find a bad person that they can dangerous in your person. I think so. That is not good that is travel in the shade or in immigration. I think that is not good.
Okay, thank you very much, Janet. Okay, Janet, who is next? Who's your victim?
Javier?
All right, thank you. Javier, hello.
Well, I'm here, but you can listen.
Yeah, now we can listen to you. Talk to us about your opinion. Hello.
Can you listen to me?
Yes, please.
Yes, I'm here. Okay. Well, my opinion is that people have more problems when they are moving from one country to another, or from one continent to another, in area, looking for several opportunities, like to avoid wars, was saying, or looking for to get some resources, in natural resources, to, to try to have a better kind of life, better life for them or families, and also because they are not receiving proper healthy, or they're looking for a better healthy, or I think there are a lot of things nowadays. Uh, there are different kind of problems in countries, and unfortunately, not all of countries can provide to the population uh, properly income, or and satisfy their necessity for attend their family, and well, I think it is unfortunately a reason for wars between governments, and also people prefer to die trying to move, uh, because they don't have any kind of opportunity if they stay at home.
And that's a pity. You're right. I totally agree with you. There are many different situations, but to leave home is a very difficult decision for anybody to do. All right, Javier, please tell me who's next?
Oh, I don't know. The person who is behind me in the in,
Uh,
in my, I don't have the window now.
it's okay, don't worry. You know what? Yeah, here we have two Magdalis, Mari,
Ah,
Norma.
Patti Saucedo is the first time that I see on the
Magdalis?
Patti Saucedo.
Ah, Patty Saucedo. Patty is having problems with her microphone.
Okay. Normal T.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry, Normal.
Yes, thank you. Well, I think the people that do the illegal immigration, they suffer so much. They go hungry, lose their money, sometimes suffer abuse, and their human rights are not respected.
You know what? It is something very important. Of course, we all have human rights, but in these cases of immigration, very frequently they are not respected. Thank you very much, Norma. Norma, who's your victim, please?
Hugo Garcia.
Thank you.
Hugo Garcia.
Oh, hello. Thank you, Norma.
Hi, teacher. Okay, I see a lot of people with banners. I think that they are immigrants and they fighting for the human rights. They show banners with strong message about the immigrations. Many of immigrants are decent people, and it's unfair that they are classified as criminals.
Yes, you're right. Okay, that was a very interesting opinion also. You know what?